In this video, we're going to enable DHCP services on our FortiGate for the guest network that we configured earlier so they can get an IP directly from our firewall. To do that, make sure that you're on the interface page and let's go to our guest virtual interface. And here we will enable DHCP server and we will define the DHCP address range that will be handed out to our guest users. And we'll begin with .100 all the way to .254. And we will use the network mask or the subnet mask of a class C. For the default gateway, we will use the IP that is configured on this interface. And of course, for the DNS servers, we will use the DNS that our FortiGate system is using for name resolution. And we are done. So let's go ahead and save our changes. Next, let's go to our guest computer, which is enabled for DHCP. And let's confirm if we are getting an IP from our firewall. So we'll go ahead and type in ipconfig. Okay, and right there, we are getting an IP that is assigned to us. So let's confirm if we can ping our firewall, and we'll ping the default gateway IP, and we can. So we have working connectivity for our guest users with the firewall. We can view all of the assigned IPs by going to DHCP monitor, which is right here. And there we see an IP assigned to our guest computer called guest PC. We also see the MAC address and when our lease will expire, which will trigger a DHCP request back to the firewall for getting a new IP address. And that is how you can enable DHCP services on the FortiGate firewall.